Hey everyone, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here. Going to make a quick video lesson going over my top plays from my watch list here. And we'll just dive into it. RDBX, we got a solid play today from it. Now we're looking for a previous high day break. If this could fail to break down, shorts could fail to take it lower. It is a low float, low market cap, breaking out near key level. So if it could try to continue that breakout over the mid threes, we'll see how it reacts in the high threes where it's got that previous high day break, which is today's high. But yeah, so holding up decently here, not that far off the highs. So ideally this thing could maybe gap up and we'll get combining of levels. We'll have like a pre-market high break with the previous high day break. So we'll see how it works out. We'll update the watch list in the morning. But for now, I'm seeing this as a previous high day break to continue the momentum higher and squeeze shorts out, and I'll probably bring in more buyers. Seeing the momentum here, solid basing on the chart, solid breakout, kind of clear skies until 5. It's got some resistance in the low 5s, so some decent range here, and I think it could set up for something nice if it could get back there with some high volume. MDVL is next. Red candle breakout. It was on my watch list yesterday. Was suspicious of the breakout because I go over it many times. I don't really like the break over red candles. I see it as a kind of a conviction area for shorts and sellers in general. And you can see it today. It had a really hard time, even when it was spiking, a clean spike from low threes to the mid threes. It was so choppy and instantly retreated here. You got a little bit past the mid threes, and before you knew it, taking a nosedive back down. So still holding up around 3. Nice to see. But what's the float? 32. Yeah. Still doing decent volume. It's coming in, making higher lows here on the daily. Overall, decent trend. I would like to see it come back for a break over the mid threes, and I think that will really squeeze shorts out as they might give up soon if it fails to really break down. And next resistance levels I'm seeing here, 4-ish, you're going to have a little bit of trouble in the 4s, but after that, we're probably going to be getting a 5. So we'll see how this works out, but if the volume is there and it comes back to the mid 3s, this could be a really nice setup, especially if the volume's there considering, 30 million in float. But it is doing it pretty well, even when it's kind of consolidating on this lighter volume. We'll see. We'll see if we can get another volume candle like this, doing close to 200 million. But for now, just a waiting game to see how it sets up. RCAT, not super low float, lower market cap though. Does have a history of spiking, but also kind of choppy and retreats pretty quickly. Resistance level resistance level that we got 258 here. After that, 292. Got that mapped out here in the watch list. Decent momentum here. A little perk, solid first green day. Not the best play setting up, but this one you're really going to be waiting. You're just waiting for that 258 break. I think if enough volume is there, this could lead to a nice test of the 290s, 3-ish area. And from there, you do have this 270-ish resistance as well. And some resistance here around 3 in this area. So if it holds up in the high 2s, 3-ish area later on with some high volume, we could probably get a move higher. Trying to test the mid 3s. So out of those 3 so far, not like an RCAT the most. RDBX and MDVL I think are a little better so far. Let's check out CYN. This one, top mover here, pre-market and pretty much of the day. I saw this as a short trap here. Came right back, failure breakdown. Except it got really choppy here. Started chopping both longs and shorts. But we're still holding up. Kind of a lower float. Low market cap for sure. Doing insane volume. Failing to break down. So if we could get back to the highs here in the 240s, this could definitely set up for a nice move. We got this resistance here around 2. It's holding around 2. So we'll call that support for now. If it cracks it, that's not going to be good. But the mid 2s, like I said, we got that resistance here where it touched today. After that, we got 3. But from there, it's got some resistance going on here in the low to mid 3 area. So it does have some range. From the mid 2s, you could definitely get a solid percentage gain to the 3 area, maybe low 3s. So if the volume is there and is holding this key level, it could definitely, and it confirms this level, that could really trigger shorts for a solid short squeeze. So CYN is definitely a good play to keep an eye on. Next up, lastly, RVB. Low float, low market cap. Usually gets stuffed. Not the greatest history here. Some overhead, but not until 2, we'll call it. 2, low 2s. For sure 3. That's going to be an area where it's going to need some strong volume to really break out of. But we'll worry about that later until we get to that point. For now, I'm seeing today's high of 150, 149 as a potential area to enter if it confirms that to hold, as we got a little breakout over the 140 area here. So if it come back to the mid 4s, mid 1s, the 140s, and hold that area, the mid 150s, 160s maybe, who knows, just that zone of the mid 1s, I think we could get a solid test of 2, maybe higher, but definitely take your quick gains. You'll definitely be getting 20-30% or so if you take it from the mid 1s to 2. And it's a low float, low market cap. Does have some history of moving. Let's see how it kind of moves. So we got 1 to 2. So it's a 100% move that day. This day here, we went from 160 to 3. Okay, another nearly 100%, a little bit less. So it could definitely move. It does have that ability. And especially here, we got it on 20 million volume. Not insane volume, but good volume for this stock, considering it's only 8 million float. So yeah, I think this could be a good setup as well. Volume continues and we get that break of the high today. So those are my top watches for tomorrow. Got a few other ones here. These down here I just keep on watch just for later on. Nothing significant that I expect tomorrow, but recent runners I want to keep my eye on. But yeah, so we'll just wrap it up. I hope this was useful. Today we got a good play from RDBX, and we mapped that out last night. Beforehand, looking for that 3 break here after hours, just seeing how it would set up. I did mention the mid 3s going to be significant resistance, but after that, it could definitely test mid 4s to 5, and it ended up working out nicely. So definitely going to have this on watch again. Eyes are on it. Strong volume coming in, low float, low market cap, and if it keeps breaking higher, doesn't have much resistance ahead to get to 5. So really nice to see that work out and be able to trade it as well. So a little bit longer of a video lesson right now, but wish I beneficial at all to anyone out there. So yeah, follow us on Twitter at Pack-a-Punch Traders. I already got the watch us out there, and other material, other video lessons you can check out here on YouTube. But I update top watches and whatnot throughout the day. So check us out there. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you want more content like this. And also check us out on tradecaster.com for low cost live streams. Hope everyone has a great night.